welcome to the Gathering of Changers. I am your host, Bella Israel, and today I wanted to talk about how our emotions can go out of control during hardship. And so I want you to understand that God has a remedy for everything. He has an answer for everything. And we don't need to have the answer for everything. In Jeremiah 33 and verse 3, the Bible speaks clearly about how he has the answers. And I really encourage you to go and look up that scripture because it's one of my favorites. But it's helped me to understand that I don't have to fix everything, I don't have to do everything, and I don't have to think about everything. So in my quiet time today, especially during hardship, I wanted to talk about how emotions become loud. Emotions are very loud. They're so loud that they can drown out the voice of the Most High God. It drowns out wisdom, it drowns out understanding, especially if you're afraid, if you have anxiety, or you feel threatened in any kind of way, or you just out of control. So let's just be real. Emotions can take you there. And if that is the case, you can't hear the wisdom of the Most High God. So in my quiet time, God blessed me because this is not my strong suit. Okay? I have to have wisdom in order to overcome the things that I fall short in. And I hope that this will help you too. So again, emotions are loud. However, the voice of the Lord is very gentle, it's very peaceful. And in that, we need to be able to recognize which one is going to benefit us. So God blessed me with a scripture today. Okay, this is my favorite part. He blessed me with a scripture today in Lamentations 3:25. I read 3:25 through 31, but the message is really in the 3:25 to 3:26. And the solution to it all is that being still and being quiet helps you to gain wisdom in a time of hardship when your emotions is high. When you are still and quiet, the Most High God's voice comes out even louder because the flesh and emotions are not your friend. They double team you. They work against you. They try to sacrifice the voice of the Lord that's within you, and they try to crush your spirit. So in Lamentations 3:25, I can read it right quickly. It says, "It is good that a man should both be both hope and quietly wait for salvation of the Lord." Again, I messed that up, but I'll say it again. In Lamentations 3:25, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. The word salvation means being saved, being rescued, and being delivered from danger, sin, and destruction. And when your emotions are out of control, it invites sin, destruction, and danger. Be it if the emotions is coming from you or if the emotions are being thrust upon you. Now let me say this one thing. There can be wisdom for both outcomes. If you're the one throwing off your sin or your emotions on the other people and you're bringing about that destruction and sin, there is a consequence for that. But wisdom can be gained from that. If you're the one receiving it, wisdom in you being quiet and still will allow you to hear and be able to navigate your way through such an intense situation. Believe me, follow the wisdom of the Most High God and not your own. So lastly, I wanted to say, since I was fed with the Spirit, I wanted to introduce you to a place where I was fed physically. Because I don't eat pork, I want to introduce you to a restaurant, okay? Because I don't eat pork, God blessed me with a restaurant that is in Kigali, and it is called the German Butcher. I went there because they served and was able to order and serve me beef bacon. I was so happy. I was so happy. So that's how I learned. We went there, we got the bacon, and then we learned that they had a restaurant. I was able to go back and film so that you can enjoy the experience as well. So at the end of this video, ending it out, I gave you food for spirit, and now I'm giving you food for the body when you come to Rwanda, because it is a great place to come. But the restaurant itself is divine.